People around the world have watched Israel destroying Gaza and its people since October the 7th, 2023. They've seen world leaders meet and talk about diplomatic efforts. Again and again. As Israel killed tens of thousands of Palestinians and systematically destroyed Gaza while its leaders made statements of genocidal intent, many people perceived world leaders and international institutions as having failed the Palestinians. And those perceived failures were repeated. U.S. vetoes paralyzed the UN Security Council from stopping the carnage. Israel assassinated the top two Hamas leaders in charge of negotiations over a possible ceasefire. The United States warned about so-called red lines.
There is no doubt that they understood what our policy was should they launch a Rafah operation, or what our policy would be.
Then those red lines would seem to disappear, allowing the mass killing, starvation, and forced displacement of Palestinians to continue. UN experts pleaded for international law to be respected.
We cannot anymore stand this kind of double standards and hypocrisy.
We must confront genocide. We must prevent it, and we must punish it.
But the United States, Germany, and others didn't stop shipping billions of dollars worth of lethal weapons to Israel, allowing the industrial-scale mass killing to continue. Some states stood apart. Spain, Ireland, and Norway recognized Palestine and stopped their arms trade with Israel. South Africa took the case to the International Court of Justice, accusing Israel of genocide. The world's top court found the case plausible and repeatedly ordered Israel to stop its genocidal acts. Yet Israel still found protection in its main ally, the United States. Another world court, the International Criminal Court, or ICC, issued arrest warrants for Benjamin Netanyahu and his now former defense minister, Yoav Gallant. But rather than cooperation, the ICC was met by threats, again in the United States.
I am going back to Congress and introduce legislation very soon that would sanction any country that tried to enforce the arrest warrant against Israel.
In the coming days and months and years, when the question is asked, some world leaders' choices of failed diplomacy will come under intense scrutiny. Nour, Odeh, Al Jazeera.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.